guys, Shadow Games here today and welcome back to my channel where we're going to be starting a new Let's Play of Hotel Renovator. So for those who don't know, Hotel Renovator is a game where we get given this really old rundown hotel and we are tasked with doing it up from the ground up. So everything is a mess, the lobby, the rooms, everything. And we get guests coming in and they say, for example, oh, I'm hosting a bachelor party. Can you decorate my room as a bachelor party? So you have to go in, you have to completely renovate it. You have to gut it, basically, do flooring, decoration, everything. And then you go on to the next one. One of them, spoiler, is a vampire, which is super cool. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this game and I thought I'd introduce it to the channel to see how you guys find it. So let's get into it.
It looks like we have an uninvited guest. Let's show her who's boss here. Catch her!
Okay, so we are tasked with catching this chicken even. Honestly, I'm not sure what the chicken involvement is. But here we go. And then we have to check out the window. I hope chickens can fly. Honestly, I don't know if they can, so I'm just not going to mention it. Okay, room 101. And here we are.
So let's get the first room ready.
I'm going to try and not talk when she's talking, so if I go quiet, that'll be why.
Look at all this stuff. Let's start by earning some money on this old painting.
Okay, so it's to sell this old painting. Ooh. Hold right click, no, left click, sorry, to sell.
To dispose of the junk cluttering this place. And don't hold yourself back.
Okay, so if you right click, it brings up like this tool wheel. And then we basically just have to go in and demolish everything. Because from the looks of it, we don't want to be keeping any of this in our fancy new hotel. We're going to be so like high end. It's going to be unbelievable. And this does not fit our new aesthetic. So as I said in like the intro, each like customer comes in and they give you like a brief of how they want their room to look. From what I've not played much, I've just played like enough to know this is really good. From what I've understood, once the room's been decorated once, it doesn't get redecorated. We might have to add some like little decorations, like if they say it's my birthday, can you add some balloons? But I think it's once the base decor is done, that is it. Don't hold me to that because I've not got to the point where we're booking out, like rebooking in rooms that we've already decorated. I've only had people come into rooms that are brand new. So yeah, we shall see. There's also a bathroom in here that we have to do. But from what it sounds really good because like, well, it is really good. It doesn't sound really good. I've experienced it. It is really good because you get like the different briefs you get. It's kind of like to see how you put your spin on it, I guess. So one of the ones that I've seen is the vampire, like I mentioned, and he's like gives you like a color palette and like a vibe he wants for his room. So he's like he likes it like moody. He doesn't want any lights or windows or anything. And then apart from that, though, you do get to kind of design it how you like. So it is interesting to see how people like different ways people decorate it. So we've removed all the rubbish from this room, so we now need to trash the walls and also the flooring. So to take it off, you kind of pick a square. If you like get your mouse in like the right place, you can do like a big chunk in one go, and then you just hold down your left mouse button and the square expands like that. And then you let go and it all disappears, which is nice because you can kind of do a big chunk in one go. You don't have to do it one at a time, which is tedious. So I very much appreciate that. And then we need to go onto the floor. On the left-hand side, you can see we kind of have like a progress bar, I guess, where it tells us how much we've removed, what percentage is left, and all that fun stuff. So I think these get brushed up. I can't fully remember, but let's keep going on. And she might let us know which one we want. So let me do this room. Let's remove all the trash and then I will return to you once it's decoration time. I think if I go, yes. Okay, so here, whoa. What is that? Oh, okay. So what happens is when guests check in and stuff, I was like, what the hell? When guests check in and stuff, they make a mess. So you have to like tidy up the room before the next person. So when you bring out the brush, anything that's not dirt gets lifted into the air, so you can like get underneath the furniture and stuff. So that is obviously, it needs a crowbar on it. That is why that's just immediately flown into the air. But what I was going to show you, let me just get all this trash and then I'll just show you. So I'm pretty sure this game is still
now
in...
It's time for a new floor and walls. Choose something modern and tasteful.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is still in early access. So there's like a little bit of a bug with the ceiling. Okay, so we need to choose the color wheel and then, okay, this is just telling us how to paint. So it kind of, I've just took the ceiling off there. It kind of glitches, or it doesn't glitch, but there's like a lip up here. So we need to make sure we get into that little, I don't know what you'd call it, recess up there. And I'm going to take the roof off because now I've started, we might as well take it off. It's gross. And we can just put on like a nice white roof or something. I mean, white, I think. Or if we're doing like maybe a colour drench, we can do the roof the same colour as the floor, as the walls. So she just said that's basically our brief for this first room. She wants something modern, which isn't my personal aesthetic. If you've watched any of my other designing games, you will know. But I think there's a lot you can do with modern without it being, I personally don't like the fully glass, all white walls, white marble countertops. That's not my take on modern, but I think you can do a lot with modern without it looking like that. So we'll see what we can come up with. Let's get rid of this light too. Cool. Okay, so I think that is now everything, and we have a complete blank canvas. That did obviously just create some mess. So let me just quickly brush it up. So with the brush, you can like do what I'm doing now, which just does like a singular area, or if you right click, holds it, and it does like a power attack brush, which basically just removes anything within like a certain radius, which is nice. Okay, so what's the best way? I think let's do the floor first, because I think once we've got the flooring, we can get like a vibe for what we want for the walls. So there's different types of flooring. There's ceramic tiles, there's other, which is kind of like grass and stuff, I think, for like patio areas. There's carpets, and that's it so far. As you progress through the game, you get more and more items. So obviously we've just got the basic stuff. And I'm thinking I would do a hardwood floor, but we don't have access to that currently. So I'm just thinking we do a plain, just like a grey carpet, which is very basic, I know. But so if you press, so these are all the different designs you can have. And then if you press tab, it shows you all the different colours. They kind of look a bit glitchy right now. They're never normally that, I don't know, grainy. But I don't want anything crazy. I just want something very neutral, I guess. And I think that's going to be too overpowering. Just plain, I think. That's fine. And then we'll do a darker grey. But look, there's so many colours for everything. There's literally like a range. So there's definitely, I think, something for pretty much most tastes. As you get into the game, I'm trying to scroll back to the grey now. As you get into the game and unlock more items, then you can definitely go down the path of having rooms as different themed. But to start off with, because we've only just started, it's very basic. Okay, so what you do is you hold it down. Maybe that's not available right now. That must be an upgrade. So currently we have to click on every one. Eventually, don't worry. Oh, here we go. So you can hold it down, and if you keep your button clicked, you can kind of highlight all of the ones you want. So if I just go around and press on all of these squares and then I let go, she kind of fills it in. I'm not sure how I feel about this carpet. It kind of gives a texture of like, I don't know what sort of carpet it is, but do you have like a hard wearing carpet because it's like a high traffic area? The texture kind of reminds me of that. It doesn't look like it's not like a plush luxury carpet, is it? But it's what we've got right now. If once we've upgraded our whole stuff, we've got better like designs and stuff, we could potentially come back and upgrade it. But at that point, we'll just be wanting to go off and do the new rooms, so we might not. So let's put a grey carpet there, which don't know how I feel about, but we've done it now. And then we can do ceramic tiles in here. And shall I show you? These are my favourite tiles. I think they're lovely. I just think they're so cool. And let's do them in, what colour should we do in here? Maybe, let's see. I do like these like funkier colours. I think you could make something really cool. They want modern, so let's see. What about if we went like this? Like it's kind of like a peachy pinky colour. Let's see what we can do with this and see how that turns out. Because modern, like I said, doesn't have to be stark and white. You can have, I think modern can still have some character. Okay, I can't remember which ones I've highlighted and which ones I haven't, so let's have a look. How well did I do? I like those. They're a bit different. I've never really seen that colour in a, like a peachy pink. Perfect. Amazing. Okay, so now we get off this and we bring up our toolbar. And let's do the ceilings. Let's just get those done. I'm just going to do them white. So again, there's so many different colour palettes, but we're just going to do a pure white like that because you're not really going to see them and it's just going to look a lot better than it did before. So let's do those. And I'm going to do the same in the bathroom. Obviously, if you want to, you can do whatever you want. Like you could put wallpaper up here. You could put like a vibrant colour, which might look cool. Like if you did like kind of neutrally coloured walls and then you did like a super bright coloured ceiling, that could be fun. But for now, we'll just go basic and do it white because I think it just looks clean. I mean, it's going to be an improvement from what it was anyway, isn't it? So, all right, let me do the ceilings because it's obviously not very interesting. And then I'll get back to you and we'll figure out what we're going to do with the walls. Okay, that is done. So I'm thinking maybe we do a feature wall here and then just have maybe this wall and this entryway can be like features and then the rest can be just like neutral wall colours. So let's see what have we got. So in walls we have paint, which is obviously just plain. We have wallpaper, ceramics, which is like tiles, other, which I'll show you what that is. It's kind of like grass again. There's, I think these are like metal sheets, but they're all locked, so we can't use those anyway. We then have Halloween, which is exactly what you think. Halloween designs. I love that it's got its own category. And that is that for now. So let's see what we can get for wallpaper. I think maybe this might be cool. Like if we could have like a mural. Is that like a cool I'm sorry, I've said cool so much. It's like the only adjective my brain knows. Is there a nice forest one maybe that we could do? And then we could pull the colours from the wallpaper. And okay, so I think that's it. Should we do like autumnal? I mean, we might hate this, but I feel like we won't know until we've done it. So this wall can be our like guinea pig. This can be our trial. We might hate it and be like, oh God, why the hell did we ever do that? That's the worst decision of our life. Okay, let's see. What does that look like? Oh boy, have we just ruined it? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe... I mean, I would have preferred a forest, but let's go with it. So we could do for the walls, we could do... I feel like one of these orangey colours might be a bit much. We could do green. I think there's like a dark green. Or we could do a grey. And then we could do that alcove green. Or we could do that alcove orange. And then we could do like green and orange. Yeah, let's do that. So let's, I think, there's one of these that has, yeah, so this pure white has like the colour range from like very white to just black. So let's kind of go with like a mid-tone grey. And I feel like, I don't know where I read it, but someone said like grey is the millennials version of beige or like white that the generation before us did. And yeah, I do love a grey. Personally though, I'd have gone for a few shades darker. My living room is grey, but it's very much darker than this. It's grey, orange, and with some kind of green in. Sounds gross. It's not, I promise. But yeah, we'll do this. And then I think we'll have some orange and green pops of colour, which you might think doesn't go together, but Google it. It does. It actually does. Orange and green does go together quite well, in my opinion. Obviously, because that's what I've done in my living room. So obviously, I think that... Okay, cool. So we're going to leave that. That's good. Ooh, I'm in the bathroom. That's going to be our... what's it called? Ooh, what's the word? Like colour pop moment. That's not what I'm looking for. Our feature wall in the hallway. So let's do this. And then we'll add colour with decorations in the bed and stuff. It's kind of, the first one is a bit like dicey because you've not got everything unlocked. So it is the worst design of them all. I say that's just how I get out of my design choices. But as we go on and we unlock more stuff, we will get them looking better. I mean, I don't want any of them to look ugly. I'm hoping they'll turn out. But we're just kind of experimenting. Okay. I think that's it. And then in the window frame. So you have to click on like each wall. So because I'm doing this wall, I then can't like drag over to there. You have to click on each wall individually. Okay, cool. It's looking very grey, but that is kind of what we went for. So no surprises there. And then I'd like a nice deep burnt orange. I know this is pinks, but there is like a... No, it's not here, is it? What about this? Because this is darks. Let's see what that looks like. You can... I think that's a bit brown. We can take that off if it's not correct. You just have to... But is this too Halloween? Oh, we can just go over it. Okay, let's maybe go with this one. Okay, and we'll see what that looks like. Actually, I like that. That's a nice colour orange. Perfect. Okay, so that is this. You've got a pop of colour there. And that kind of ties in there. We could possibly... We'll leave it what it's like now. We could add more colour pops, like a greeny. But I don't want to overdo it, so let's see what that looks like. And then I want to go back and we'll get ceramics. And we'll figure out what we want to do in here. So there is one that matches. So we could do this and match what we've got going on the floor. If I can find it. That's the thing. Can I find the colour? This, isn't it? So we could match it like that. We could do something else. Maybe let's match one wall. And this can be like where the sink is with the mirror. And then we'll do the others something else. So let's do that. Maybe we'll try and just do like a plain like what colour is that? Like corally peachy colour for the others. Let me just double check I've got all of the I've selected them all. Okay, and then for these, oops, I just want a plain, yeah, maybe plain medium. No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Plain medium tiles and see. We could do this. Yeah, that one could work. We could do this. No, that's too pink, isn't it? That's too yellow. Yeah, they're too cream. If that one was slightly pink, but I think it's just too yellow. Let's do the one we just had if I can find it again. That's the thing, because there's so many colours. It's like, what? You could also do a contrast. So you could do like blue. But I always think that blue and pink gives gender reveal vibes. And, oh, that's not quite it, is it? See, I don't know how I feel about that. Does this go? No. Where was the colour I just had? One sec, let me find it. Okay, got it. I had to scroll through a couple of times then because I couldn't... Okay, so we can't put tile over tile. We're going to have to remove that, which is fine. But let me... I did kind of think about doing green because green and pink does go. It gives... I think it gives like very... like hippie or... I'm not sure what the... like the genre or the decade is that pink and green gives. It's very like... Is it like 70s or... I'm not 100% sure, but we've done it this now. We'll do it this like nudie pinky colour. Perfect. I think I've missed some. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's see. Did I miss any or did I succeed? I know. Okay. So let's get off this. And
now for the most pleasant part, furnishing. Let's start with beds. Guests need to have something to sleep on after all.
Okay, it is nice that when you come out of it, it goes straight back to whatever.
We'll also need chairs and a nice little table, so the whole room's appealing to look at.
Okay, she interrupted me. It is nice that when you cut off it, it goes back to whatever you last had. Okay, cool. So it does tell you like what you need for each room. So let's go do this first. Okay, so can I remember? Yes, furniture. We now have a furniture tab. So beds. If I rotate this, obviously they don't want a single. We don't have access to too many. I think I'm going to go with like dark woods. I don't mind that one with the... Oh, that's quite nice actually. And then if you click tab... Oh, no, you can't. So on some of them, if you click tab, it lets you change like the bedding colour or like you can go in and like design it a little bit better. So in cabinets, I think this is where nightstands are. Technically, there's not really a specific nightstand. You just have to pick something that resembles a nightstand. So I'm kind of looking for something a bit chunky. We don't have anything. I did quite like those square ones. But they're not the right... Oh, here we go. It's space. Sorry, not tab. It's tab now. So we can pick a wood grain and then we can pick a colour. So we want like a dark brown to match the bed. And we'll put on either side. I think... Oh, they don't quite match, do they? I mean, I don't think it matters too much. I think as long as they're in the same family of brown, it... Okay, let's just go with that one. The bed is actually slightly more red, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so there are bedside tables. They then want an actual table. So I'm going to put a dining table here, I think. I think that's this one, yeah. And I think maybe that one, like, stick with the chunky vibe to match the bed. Yeah, I think so. Let's just see what other options are. I don't want it too big because the room isn't massive. Okay, so space. I'm going to go with that grain again, which is this one. And then it was this one. Cool. And then they want 2 chairs, so we might need to move that. Once we figure out what chair we want. So we have this one, which is... I like that. This one, which is like just a solid one. This plain one. There's like funky ones if you want like a fabric one. They're fancy. I think I like, where was it? I do like this one. And then I like this one. Because I think this one, again, it's like that chunky furniture. So on this one, unfortunately, though, we can't change the wood colour. So that's not going to fit. Can we change the wood colour on this? No. So we're going to have to find one that doesn't have fabric on it, because I feel like otherwise it's just not going to match. Like, we need the dark wood, don't we? And there was only one that didn't have fabric on it, which is this one. So unfortunately it's just gonna have to be this one, which I don't 100% like, but there we go. Let's rotate that and kind of it's not going to be... I'll line them up as best as I can. It's not going to be perfect because there's no like grid marks or anything. But we'll give them 4 chairs. I mean, this is really only probably a 2-person room. But the table's big enough for 4. Okay. So then they want a sofa. So what actually we could do is we could sell this. We can move these out of the way and we can like maybe tuck this under here a bit more. Because really the only place for a sofa is on this wall. So we need to give ourselves enough room for that. So that's... Oh, it's not in the center. That's annoying. I wish they had like a grid or a snapping system in these. I don't know why they didn't do it in these decorating games. It'd make it so much easier, because then you could just like... That's fine. It's not quite centered, but it's going to be so hard to do it. Okay, so then we need a sofa. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so you have this one. Ooh, this one's cool. We could... That is already dark wood, so we could change the fabric to be a bit of a better green. What else do we have? We could do an L-shaped. That might be nice. Should we see which one was the better L-shaped? I think that one. Yeah, maybe should we do that one? And they want a coffee table and armchair too. I mean, that's a lot, so maybe not. Maybe let's go with like a smaller sofa, because again, the room isn't huge. Okay, and I'm thinking just do it like a dark green. Let's put that one there, just because I don't want to lose it. You can edit things once you've put them down. Whoa, I think that's glitching. Oh, I'm putting another one down. So if I get off this, I can... so now I've not like got anything selected. If I hit space, it lets you pick it up, and then you can go in and like change any of the fabric colors, or basically anything that's editable you can edit after the fact. Okay, I think that was the best green. So let's get off that. And then I want it like centered with the bed. Ah, sugar. I sold it. Let's just get it back. Okay, so like there, I think. Yeah. And then they want an armchair, which I might put like in that corner, because if the other, like, it'd be cramped to put it there. Is there a section for armchairs? There is. So they can... The other thing I would like is if you... So currently you can only rotate it by 90 degrees. I would like it if you could rotate it like by anything, because we could have it like at a 45-degree angle there, which would make it look so much better. Anyway, what sort of armchair do we want? Maybe, I mean, that one is cool, but I think it's a bit big. Maybe they could just have like that chair. And they could put it in the corner. You know, the one you put your coats on, the one you put your crap on. You know, I feel like these hotel rooms just always have a rogue armchair somewhere. And then they want a coffee table. So I'm thinking maybe we just do end tables, because a coffee table, again, is going to encroach in the room a bit. The room isn't the biggest. So if we just give them a coffee table, an end table for... Yeah, because if I put that there, then they have to walk around it, and it's not like great. It's slightly too... actually, it's not slightly too big to go there. Perfect. Then we can pop a lamp on it or something. So then they want wardrobes. So I'm going to put wardrobes here. I think this is the perfect place for wardrobes. Get it facing the right way. So what sort of wardrobe do we want? I'm thinking, again, ooh, that one. Perfect, I think. Something chunky, and then some shelving. So the shelving can go here, I think. Obviously, you can add whatever you want. Like, this is just the minimum it needs, so you can add extra stuff. Let's go with this one. Let's do a edit, and then bring in this. And I'm going to give them 2. Oh, they want 2. Convenient. 1 there. Oh, wait, no, that's not correct. You can't either rotate them. It would be nice if you could flip them.
Now for the bathroom, and then we're good to go.
Okay, no, we're not good to go, actually. Because I am going to add some more stuff. Just to make it flesh it out a bit. It doesn't actually try to add like decoration items to these, but eventually, I mean, that's not great, but it'll do. Do I even like them? I don't know if I do. I don't like those. I'm going to get rid of them. Eventually it does say to add like specific type of like clutter, but we've not got that far yet. They're too industrial. Maybe like these. We could do like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's better. And then I'm going to put in another... Where was the chest of drawers? Well, the cabinets, what they call them. And I want to put in... Oh, those ones we don't have. Maybe just like something like that. Edit. This wood, and then the dark one again. Perfect. And then maybe we can pick that up and put that over there instead. Because that is getting cramped over there now. We'll put it there. They can look out the window. Amazing. Right, let's go. Should we go to the bathroom? And then we'll see if they tell us to do clutter. And if they don't, I'm going to add some anyway. Because I feel like every room needs clutter. They need some lamps. They need some curtains. So I'm thinking we're going to do vanities across here. And then we might do a bath here and tuck the toilet there. Or we could tuck the toilet behind the door. Let's see. Let's kind of go with what I said. And we'll see how that looks. So we have this bath. This one, which isn't going to fit. Oh, yeah. We could give them a prehistoric tub. I'm thinking that one. And then the toilet here. Rotate it. Another thing, you can't change the toilet seats, I don't think. No. You can just change like the colour of the toilet, which is, I don't know, annoying. I wish you could change the toilet seat. And then also for the washstands, you can't... So this one, if I put that there and then go to bathroom cabinets, there's not really a cabinet that fits underneath it to make it look as if the... What's it called? The sink is on a stand. That might happen eventually, because I've not got like completely too far into the game. But yeah, from what I've played so far, that doesn't exist. So what I'm going to do is add 2 of these. We can add, so they can have like his and hers. One maybe here in the center there, and then one maybe, yeah. See, this is where those lines would be very handy. There. That's higher. Let me pick that up. it's not going to be perfect, and I apologize for people who is like going to get really annoyed that it's like an inch out or whatever. It's just so hard to line things up. That's close enough, I feel like. Don't look too close. So they want 2 cabinets and then some soap and some towels. So there is a cabinet that we could possibly slot behind here, this one. And we could say it's like for towels and stuff. Or there's like a smaller one. That one's quite big. Maybe that one. Nothing too big and overpowering. Cool. And then they want another one. See, this isn't really... It'd be nice if you could have these and then add like sinks onto them. Okay, so our options are quite limited. We could maybe just... Is there anything we could add here? Maybe add this one here. What if we turned the toilet around then? And put the toilet here? So you're kind of stuck in the corner with the toilet. And then this can have like shampoo and like shower gels and stuff like that on it. I don't know. We'll see. So then we can add in a hot towel rack, which would be nice. That can go here. And then what else do they want? Obviously a toilet roll holder. Do you guys have a preference for which side it is? I don't know if that's like a thing. And then we'll add one of these like hooks either side. I think this is for like a cup so you can put your and then a hand towel. Is that the best hand towel? Let me just have a look. Oh no, that one I think is slightly better. We'll do it in the center. Well, it's not in the center because everything's slightly off. We will add one of these trays here so they can add their like soaps and stuff. And I think that's it as far as that goes for now. This is the cup. I don't think the cup actually fits in there. So we'll just put them a cup on each of their things.
This room is missing some final touch.
Ah, here we go.
Add some cool lights, paintings, and standing decorations.
So it does tell you to add in the stuff. Let's add in the obligatory tower of toilet roll, which they've not really stacked very well. I'm not going to give them cheese brushes because I feel like that's just weird. We'll kind of give them some maybe... Yeah, the towel can go in here. Will it go on there? Sure, we'll give them a couple of towels on there. Oh wait, there's some folded up ones here. Let's give them... Oh no, let's give them these ones. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I think we should give them these. These are posh. They can get 2 stacks because there's 2 people in here. Yeah, they need a bin by the toilet for obvious reasons. And then we'll give them like another bin over there. What else do we have? Let's give them some just general like lotions and stuff, because I feel like when you go to posh hotels, not that I've got that much experience, but they give you like bougie stuff. They give you like just like free samples and stuff in my head, and we'll put those there as if like it's oh no we won't, as if it's like shampoo and conditioner, because you always get free stuff. Oh, free stuff, don't you? Okay, so oh, a mirror. I want to give them a mirror. That is under... We have some new tabs available now. We will get some eventually. I'll show you them all, but I don't want to overwhelm you. Okay, so these are our mirrors. That one's not too bad. Ooh, that's nice. That's, I think, a bit big. What sort of mirror do we want? Maybe that one. Oh, it's too... Oh, well, that's way too big. There's some, like, decorative ones if you want something a bit funky. A ring light one for if you want to do your makeup in here. I don't want anything too long. Maybe these. Let's go with something simple. Perfect. And then we need some lighting. I think that that decoration is for this room. I think he wants us to do this room first. So let's finish this one off and then we'll go back into the bathroom. That's not done. But let's kind of see. I want to see if it gives us an updated like decoration for there so we know what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to give them... I want to give them 2 like bedside table type lamps. So what is going to fit those ones, I think? One there. And then one there. We also need some ceiling lights. So we've got this one. Is there anything kind of like a bit more rustic, since that's the vibe of the room? Probably not at this point. I might just go with... Where's that, like, not that one. Should we just give him a chandelier? I might just go with that. Ignore the light because it's not going to be in the center because it's really hard to like line up one. Is that really bad actually? Let's move it. Because you can't see the room when you're lining it up. So it's really hard. So they want 4... So that best thing that you can see is like, let me find it here. Decorations. So it's just general, like, kind of stuff you have hanging around. Like clutter objects, I guess. So you could give them like a reed diffuser. That'd be nice. Make it smell nice. Maybe like an open magazine. There's some books here you can add. I think there's like a stack of them that might fit the bookshelf better. Unless that comes later. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, I think they're going to be a bit big. I clicked the wrong button. So you can add like a stack of like antique books because that's just exactly what you want in a hotel room. Maybe some books there. That's going to be too big. Oh no, that's a better stack, I think. Doesn't fit though. Get rid of that. Let's see what else can we have. Let's maybe move on from books. Or maybe let's put those in there and then get rid of these because I don't think this really fits the vibe of the room, does it? I mean, as much as I'd love to put books on every single surface, I don't think that's for everyone. We've candles. Maybe we could put some candles in there. Lovely. And then what else do we have? Tea lights, some fancier candles. One of those little men. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'll remove him. A Buddha thing. Okay, let's maybe put one of those down. A pear and an apple. A heart. What is that? I don't know. Let's put that in there. Don't know what it is. A stone. Let's remove that before I forget. I would like to get something here. Let's see if there's anything here. If not, we could go for maybe like a plant or something. There is some weird shapes. You could kind of get creative with what you want to do with them. Vases, like jugs and stuff. Little canisters, plates, decorative trays. This is like glassware, so if you wanted like, you could probably like set the table eventually. There's like knives and forks and stuff. Okay, let's move on to the next category and we will come back. So they want 2 pieces of art. So obviously I think a prime piece for one of them is above here. I mean, that kind of, let's go with that because the tones match the room. And then it doesn't really match the room in theme, but the tones do. Ooh, that's cool. That's a bit creepy, isn't it? I love those parrots. We need like oranges or like full theme. Let's, ooh, a lady. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. A lady with a dog. Let's see. Wow. Oh, maybe the frog. Let's put the frog down. Let's just get rid of her. I didn't mean to click that. Let's put the frog. I think it's kind of hard to place because I can only go back a certain amount. Okay, and then plants, which is my favourite part. I love a plant. Maybe we'll get a bunch of flowers from here. Is there like a nice small bunch maybe? Is there? Could put them... You can, if I click space, you can change like the pot colour. So we could go with, can we find that orangey that we had on the walls? Maybe we could use that to like bring that colour in a bit. Or we could go with green to match the sofa, bring that colour in. What if I click tab again? I can't remember which one I was just on, but this one? I don't think it's quite that, but that will be fine. Let's go back because I'd like a bigger plant. Maybe this one for in this corner. Perfect. Is there any others that we like? This one is nice. Do you know what? This is where I need to be reined in, I tell you, because I love a plant. And I personally would fill it up like a jungle. Maybe we could put like a nice one in the center of the table. What? Oh, maybe like this one? Get that orange one. Okay, perfect. So now they want 2 kind of like wall lamps. So we could put those either side of here, maybe. What do we have? I kind of just liked the original one I had. Maybe like these, and we'll just pop one in each corner. Cool. So
Excellent. If your design is ready, you can make the room available for the guests.
So that's done. I'm not finished with the bathroom though. It needs a light. So we can give it, we could do that again. We could add maybe, we could, I'm thinking, do we want to add one above each mirror, or does that look weird? Should we just give them a ceiling light? Should we just match it with what is out here? I think that's it. Oh, maybe let's give them some curtains. I think what we're adding now doesn't actually affect the value of it or anything. I think this is just personal. This is just something I'm doing. Maybe give them some wooden blinds. You know, we don't want people peeping in, do we? And then you can add carpets. So we could add like a rug to the front door. So everyone's not traipsing in their crap. Maybe like a little square one. Edit it. Which carpet? Maybe just something like this, and then in colors. Is there like maybe a dark green? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that though. That is so green. It's not really the green I was going for, but it's the green we've got. I think that's it. So let's see. So let's do a little tour. Oh my god, I'm logged in. Okay, I don't think we can. So when you walk in, you hit with a lot of green, a little bit of orange. There's a nice wardrobe there. You come in, you've got this nice seating area. You can have a little bit of lunch, cup of coffee. You can have a sit down. This is where the bed is. Some more decor down there. Little chest of drawers and pack your clothes. And this is a bathroom, toilet, obviously. Some vanities and a bath. I think that's fine for our first one, considering we are very limited on items. So let's finish that. Press hold. Oh wait, I think I maybe need to get off this. Hold space. And it gives you like a little before and after, which I think is cool. This is what we took it from trash to treasure. Book room. And now the guests will arrive and we're going to get £200 a day. And there they are. We're just creeping in the corner. So it says check booking app, open on tablet. So we now have this tablet in our tool wheel.
Our first guests have just
booking.
checked in, and they look satisfied. It's all thanks to you. Check out the booking app.
So this is our first one. It's just telling you how to like kind of do it. Here's a summary of your current stuff. Whatever. So as the guests use the room, it'll get dirtier. So you'll have to come in and like clean it. And then you can press this to turn it off. You can fast forward time. Got it. Can we leave though? Yeah, we can leave now. Bye, enjoy your stay. And then up there in our left right hand corner, it says we now have one guest.
I found a letter addressed to us. Looks like Grandpa left it. Come and check it out.
Okay, let's head downstairs. So we need to go to the ground floor. Also, what I didn't show you is that I just kind of automatically picked. When you load the game in, you get to pick from like 4 different advisors. I clicked her. Oh, I chose her because she's the hottest in my opinion. So why not? But that you can have different people. So like, and she's really cool. Look at her with the tattoos and the space buns. You don't have to have her as your like helper, or I'm not really sure what her role is. Receptionist, whatever. Co-owner. Okay, so it says, dear kids, welcome to my hotel. I hope you'll have fun returning it to its former glory. You'll be surprised that you might find at the end. You'll be surprised what you might find at the end of the road. Enjoy the journey, Roy Bennett.
I was right. This letter is really from our grandpa. I really hope we can make him proud.
So do I. So do I. So this is the lobby, which you can see also needs a drastic improvements, which we do get to. There's also quite a lot. So there's a second lift bank here. If I don't know if it's gonna let me go through. Let's see if we can. Got it. So we've just unlocked some more furniture because we leveled up, which is nice. I'm always here for decor.
Here we go. Let's pick a name for this place and start working.
And maybe once we've done this, it'll let me go through those doors and I can show you what I was gonna do. Okay, so how do I pick the name? I can't remember how to do that. Do I? Oh, here we go. So you can pick a logo and a name. We want something bougie. We want something that's like shows how wealthy we are right off the bat. This one, I think. And then a name. Should we just call it Shadows Hotel? Which doesn't meet the bougie theme at all. But I don't, as far as I know, you don't come like this. Does it hotels? No, except You don't... Oh, you just see it at the top. So it doesn't matter. You can call it whatever you want. Let's go see if I can open this door again. I'm not very good with naming things. Okay. So eventually, this is like a bar area, which we can upgrade. There's like a basement. I think there's a pool, a gym. There's so much like different things we can do. Good evening. My name is Vlad Romanesca, I think. I'm staying the night and I have a few modest requirements. I like silence. And if I'm disturbed, well, let's say I can be rather hot-blooded. Light irritates my sensitive eyes, so I need some dark curtains. And please remove any mirrors. This is the vampire. He's a vampire. Okay, so now we are tasked with doing our second room, and we have a little bit of a different brief this time. But guys, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you've enjoyed the first episode, and thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.